Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney, and for today's video I will be creating a vision board for November and filling in my monthly goals sheet from my bullet journal spread. To start, I have printed a ton of inspirational and aesthetically pleasing photos from Pinterest, and I printed them on sticker paper to make this process a bit easier because sometimes glue isn't my friend. But while I do this vision board, I really wanted to share some of my goals for November that I will possibly carry out for the rest of the year and possibly going into January 2024. Don't know yet, but we're just taking it one day at a time. But I really wanted to share some of my goals because I actually am very proud of myself for creating some pretty creative and important goals to me. So I just thought I would share and make a video about them. So my first goal is to plan and execute a cabin trip. Now, this came from a coworker who was planning a trip with their significant other. And I don't know why, something about him just telling me about this trip he was planning made me want to plan my own solo trip. I've never taken a solo trip at all. I've never even done like a road trip. Like the most I've done is like pick my little sister up from college on the weekends, and that was like a 2-hour drive there and back. But I've never actually like gone on a trip by myself, stayed a day or two somewhere by myself, and came back. And I am a grown woman. I feel like I should be able to do this. And what other place would be more perfect than a cabin trip? Like, I love nature, as you guys know. I'm a flower girl. I love a good sunset. I just really, really love the idea of being outdoors. And although I don't think I'm like a hardcore camping type of person, like roughing it, I really think being in a position where I just have a beautiful view and being in the woods would just sound so amazing. So my goal is to plan and execute a trip. I am not sure if I'll be able to actually go on the trip in November. However, I downloaded the Airbnb app and I've just really been looking, and the vibe or the main goal is to at least schedule a date and book it. So at least I know sometime in the future I'm going on a cabin trip, which is just so exciting. All right, so my next goal is to create a natural hair growth regimen. I know I do not show my face a lot on this channel. However, I have pretty medium, short to medium length natural hair. Like my hair probably stops like in between my neck, slightly touching my shoulders. And it's been like that for maybe a year now. And I feel like I have so many other friends that are natural and their hair has just grown so much. And I know a lot of it is genetics, but I think also I'm missing a crucial step to retain length. Like, of course, my hair is growing and it has gotten longer, but I feel like it should be way longer now, and it's not. So my goal is to I already have a regimen that I've gotten pretty consistent with, but now I want to tweak it a little bit to like focus on things that I actually know would grow it. Like, I want to like get regular trims, or make sure I'm moisturizing my scalp, or make sure I'm not adding too much tension. All the basic things that the natural hair gurus say that like helps with natural hair growth. I want to like do some more research and actually like figure out a regimen that works for me. Because here's the thing, I've always said that I had 4C natural hair. I'm not sure if many of you guys know about natural hair types, but I've always classified my hair as more so 4C. And the more I'm just like learning about it, playing with it, washing my hair, doing my hair, I think that I don't have 4C, or that I'm pretty sure like almost half, like my hair is split half and half with like 2 different hair types. Like I think I have 4B hair and 4C. Like I really think it's half and half, because some areas the curl pattern is so loose to where I thought I had heat damage, but I'm like, you didn't put no heat on your hair, so how is this heat damage? Like it's a looser curl. But then the back of my hair is a very coily curl, like 100%. So I think I don't have a regimen that's actually more, I don't want to say coherent, but more that matches what to do when you have 2 different hair types. So if you are someone with natural hair and you have 2 different hair types, please leave a comment below on some, tips or tricks. Or if you're natural at all, please leave a comment below on any tips or tricks on how you use to grow your hair, take care of your hair. Honestly, I will accept anything. I am open to anything. I'm not picky. Alrighty, so my third main goal is to change or like hone in my photo and video editing style. So if you look at my Instagram, it is an amalgam of God knows what. Like, it's a lot of everything. I think my bio explains like me a lot. Like, I do a lot. I like a lot of things. And I like different editing styles, but I feel like one thing my page is missing is like that cohesiveness that makes the aesthetically pleasing Instagram pages aesthetically pleasing. Now, I'm not focused 100% on making things aesthetically pleasing. I want to make sure that I'm producing content that really represents who I am. However, I want to like look on my Instagram and actually feel like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's missing that extra touch on how to actually, to make it look better. I feel like I'm doing good, but I just want everything to look better. I want everything to look more clean. So, of course, I'm gonna ask again. I'm being so greedy right now. If you have any tips or tricks or techniques on how to make pictures and videos look more aesthetically pleasing, please hit me up. But I'm on YouTube and TikTok a bunch of things because I feel it's like the same with my TikTok too. Like, my TikTok is a bit more routine because I post my bullet journal dailies and my reading journal dailies on there. However, it's just boring. Like, it's just lacking something. I feel like my videos from YouTube to Instagram to TikTok, all my posts, they're lacking that extra that would that I feel like will increase my popularity and will just like reach more people. Because my goal really is to become monetized and just reach as many people as I can. And I feel like what's missing is just the technique and the editing style. So I really want to focus on that this November and just really find what I like and what works for all of my photos and what works for me. All right, and lastly, I want to pay off one personal loan. I'm not gonna get into how I have so many. My debt's ridiculous. I'm just gonna start off small. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I've been working on my budget, y'all. Alrighty, you guys might be asking why my journal is closed and why we're opening it back up again. I was gonna try to redo the intro to start off with filling in my monthly goals, but then I decided not to because I already had did my vision board. So we're just going to pretend like the vision board isn't done, and we're just gonna jump straight into how I do my monthly goals. So as you guys know, I separate my monthly goals into 3 columns: to do, to be, and to feel. And the way I do it is that I never start off with to do. Like, to do are the 4 goals that I listed while I was doing my vision board. Like, you know, the cabin trip, paying off a personal loan. I don't do those first. What I do is I either start with to be or to feel. I think for this one I did to feel. I'm recording it separately, so I'm not looking at the video right now, but I think I did to feel. And when I'm writing these out, you can see I'm like taking moments to pause. What I'm really thinking of is how I would feel if I accomplished my certain goals, or how I would feel that, like, what being Courtney would feel like. What would feel like being more Courtney, living more in my truth. So I have things like being more confident, less anxious, because you guys know I've talked about how I have anxiety, you know, like feeling enough, feeling worthy. Like, that's how I want to feel. Those are things I continue to work on outside of my goals as well, but I try to work on it every day because I try to work on myself every day. And then to be, it's kind of like what I can do for others and also for myself, which I do add another one that you guys don't see and that is not in the flip through, but I have things like, you know, be a supportive coworker, a good daughter, a helpful friend, like, you know, like things that, like qualities, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like things I want to be described as. If someone were to be like, oh, what did Courtney do? Like, Courtney's a really supportive coworker, you know, that makes sense. And then, like, lastly, of course, I do my to-do, which are my 4 goals. I added on there to be a consistent, like, YouTube, like posting YouTube videos every Saturday, which I have been. I did a whole month, y'all, of posting every Saturday. I'm just like so proud of myself. So hopefully I can keep that going. Fingers crossed. Alright, you guys, here is the final flip through of my monthly goals page and my November vision board. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all my socials, and have a happy November.